Hello everybody, this is Marie and welcome to Marie's Chatty Tarot. Today we're going to be talking about Phil G. If you look at the thumbnail, um, depending on how this goes, I may or may not be able to post this on YouTube. So we'll see how well I'm able to behave. For those interested, I'm going to be using the Essential Tarot deck for today's reading. And also want to say thank you to my current and my new subscribers on YouTube, Rumble, um, uh, BitChute. I really appreciate you guys. You guys have been awesome. Being on this journey can be lonely. I'm sure you can sympathize, empathize, and it's good to have somebody with you when you are trying to seek out insight, seeking out truth. So I'm just happy that you're here. I appreciate you. So I don't know if you guys are on Telegram. If you're not, really you should. I would truly hope you would consider getting on Telegram and follow some of the truthers on their channel. There's quite a few of them. They're anons. They provide some great research. One of these characters is Phil G. And I've been following him for a while now. Some people like him, some people hate him. Clearly, it appears that there's no in-between for him. Regardless, he's been bringing a lot of intels. And there's a pattern with him. Again, for those who don't know, maybe I've never shared that, but I am today. I deal with patterns. If I had to have a list of superpower, that would be my superpower. I look for patterns through facts, data. And when I get the pattern, then that's a fact. It's established. It's true. The universe, truly believe this, talks to you in pattern. And that's why I love the tarot, because at one point, you won't be able to finish connecting the dots because, there's so much information out there. Well, what I'm trying to say, information is not being shared. There's a lot of disinformation. There's a lot of propaganda. So I use the cards to try to bridge the gap. So I try to use facts as a foundation, if I can, and then I use the cards to provide the insight or to bridge the gap, whatever I'm not able to bridge. Do I do research all the time? Not really. Sometimes I do get lazy, but I try not to, because again, it's a gift. You respect it and, try to use it as wisely as you can and not abuse, yada, 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 all that spiel. So, and yes, I do use divination as well. Certain topics that I don't know nothing about, I would just, surrender myself to the cards and see what they have to say. But when it comes to politics, I tend to do a little bit more research because the facts are out there for the most part. And then use the tarot to bridge the gap. Coming back to this, Phil, he talks in patterns. There's a pattern to him. There's a pattern to everything that he does, everything that he says. He's been sending comms about the Titanic for like over a month now. If you looked at my video that I did about the submersible, it was there like over a month and a half ago. And he's been, again, what I'm trying to say, there's a pattern. If you look at the way that he will pose certain questions, he reminds me of somebody. Again, pattern. It really reminds me of the 17th letter of the alphabet. Now, I'm not saying that he is that person, but I think he may be part of that group. I may be wrong, but again, the pattern, the way that he posed the question, very reminiscent of Q. Again. That's where. Grain of salt, you know. So anywho, he have changed his profile recently. He usually, periodically, he would change his profile, but it's always a picture of himself. Various facial expression, and then on the 30th, June 30, either before that or around that time, he just changed his profile and it went completely back, completely dark. And he also had a live in Intel where he said, you know, there's going to be some blackout. So here we are. We're doing a post about this because I don't know about you, I'm curious. The pattern is there. Again, the satellite phones, the military movement, you know, again, there's a pattern here. You know, if you follow the 17, if we follow the 17 letter of the alphabet, it's about, you know, the military is the only way. A lot of information's been coming out lately about the resident in the White House, what's been going on. Again, there's a lot here to digest. So, without further ado, what does it mean? He went dark. And again, just to, my cards have been showing a lot of major arcanas. The strength card. Okay. Lately. In my readings, which is unusual. It's as if there's an acceleration. There's a quickening of sorts. So let's see what, this is a calm, clearly. So what does it mean? Feel changes profile and went dark. What does it mean? First card is Three of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Emperor in the background. Lovers. Oh wow, I'm seeing a lot of lovers today. Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. What's that? Ten of Swords. Clarification. So we asked the card. What does this mean? Clearly we know it's a calm. He changed his profile to dark. You know, dark to light kind of thing. So it looks like, so three of Cups. Three of Cups is usually a celebration card. Celebration card. Lovers, present, communication, choices. So those two cards signal great times ahead, new beginning. I think it's gonna have to do something about the financial situation, because Pentacle, an opportunity is gonna be presented itself. Emperor in the background. Every time I see the Emperor, it's about the alliance, the good guy. So basically the good guys instructed him, or he heard through the grapevine, whatever way, It may be, this is a telegraph. This is a communication, a signal, right? To let everybody know, rejoice, as if like we're close to the end, right? And that a new opportunity is going to present itself. And I think that new opportunity is really to crash, to be honest with you. Because what I'm seeing is the 10 underneath, right underneath the Ace of Pentacles is the 10 of Swords. So 10 of Swords is the ending. For me, that's my death card. That's how death looks like for me. You know, it's a combination of cards, really. But when I see the 10 of Swords, that's it. Spiritually, mentally, physically, all of that in the above. Where you have to surrender to the fact, you know. So, but the fact that it's underneath the Ace of Pentacles is telling me that it looks like there's going to be a major crash, or a major shift, or maybe information. But the fact that this is a 10 of Swords is that it looks like the cards. It's going to happen. When? We're going to have to find out to see if the cards will give an answer about that. But okay. From what do I have? Information to let us know to brace ourselves. So Queen of Pentacles is about generosity, is about seeking comfort. So this lady, she's very practical. So the advice is that, yeah, things are about to shift. If you were part of the movement, you've known what's been going on, rejoice, because time is coming. Time is approaching. So that was what the communication was about. Queen of Pentacles, get ready. Because again, Ace of Wands, major shift, new beginning, and it can be anger too. All of that, the above, can occur, because it looks like something with the financial whatever is gonna pop. So this is what Phil G, that's about. So 3 of Cups. So things might look a little bleak, you know, but instead of focus on what you've lost, remember what you have in your hand. Silver lining, people. Keep perspective and not get too focused on the little making, you know, what I think the cards is coming differently, but don't trying to make it bigger than it is. You know, try to keep perspective here, and you know, don't focus on what you lost. Trying to keep things in perspective. You know, we have been warned. The message has been clear. We've seen all industries corrupt. You know, let's stay focused. There's no going back in the past. There's no good old days. Those days have been long gone. You know, so focus on the right thing. I think that's what, not on the wrong things, because there's no going back. So don't focus on what you lost. Focus on what you have. Kind of focus on the present, kind of sort of thing. So that's super interesting reading. Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Thank you guys. I'm just gonna make this quick. Thank you guys for this video, for sticking with me. It was just a quick reading. Just wanted to see what it meant, and I wanted you to come along with me, because I usually do those in secrets when he does comms like that. But I feel like, hey, why not? I may post this on YouTube after all. We'll see. Thank you guys, and I appreciate you. Share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.